Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Let's Dub podcast. I am Philiard, and go ahead, Mazer.
I'm still Mazerly. That's nothing new. Go ahead.
Who are you? I don't know if I've heard of you before.
I don't know. Have I heard of me?
The famous Mazer Laser. I'm Ryan. You know who I play. I'm ActorsAllusion. I'm Edgeworth. And at this E3, I was here for games with hot anime dudes, and I was mildly disappointed.
Oh, man.
Disappointed.
Getting that out of the way early.
Next year, maybe.
Maybe. I'm Dan Halley, and I am the resident Nintendo fanboy, so get ready to hear mostly about that. I'm not ashamed of it. It's how I've always been.
Ryan, I didn't know you were a SoundCloud rapper.
What?
You already know who it is.
Oh.
Oh my
It's
God.
your boy.
So, E3 just happened.
It happened a
At the time we are recording this.
It happened all over my
sure
face.
Did happen.
I don't know if it just happened when you're watching this, but
Probably not.
Oh, man, you're not going to get this out half an hour after we finish?
yeah, it's a shame.
Oh, man.
But we're going to talk about all the stuff that happened during E3.
Yeah.
And all the cool games they showed, and all the not so cool games that they showed.
There were
Like
plenty
Command
of
and
both.
Conquer. I figured we could take this in order of conference so that we can spend the hour we're going to spend talking about Nintendo at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Fine with me.
the 2 hours after that is just going to be my doctorate dissertation on Final Fantasy VII.
So,
Oh, here we go.
It's gone.
I mean, I guess there's some of the stuff that they showed before the conference.
What, you
Well,
mean all the leaks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo announced the new Pokemon games. Ubisoft had something for Assassin's Creed. Bethesda showed the Fallout 76 trailer. They announced Hitman 2, and Kingdom Hearts 3 got a release date.
Finally.
Did they show any Hitman 2 during any of the conferences? I don't think they did.
No,
I think there was a...
No, they didn't.
Was
I
it
don't
something in a
think.
sizzle reel somewhere that I missed? Cause...
I think there was something during the PC gaming show.
Okay.
Oh, but nobody
that's
watches
the one I
that
skipped.
one.
Yeah. Only one I didn't watch.
Yeah. But I guess we'll just talk about those later. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
the first conference...
EA, everyone's
Oh, boy.
favorite.
It's EA.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
it was
so-
so cool. That's the one I haven't seen.
Real quick,
there was-
EA surprised me this year.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly.
They showed 2 good games. That's more than the one they usually show.
It's true. They brought the Yarn Man back.
Yep, Unravel looked pretty cool.
Yarny.
Unravel 2. It's out right now.
It
It
did
was out
come while
immediately.
they announced it.
Yeah. I didn't know about
Uh,
Unravel, but I loved that Unravel 2 trailer, and I might try it.
Oh, Unraveled was so cute. Like the guy, what was it last year? The guy who was obviously terrified to be there, but just brought his little yarny thing with him. Oh god, it was so.
I thought last year was game developer Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
The guy who made A Way Out. That was a good game. Just going to put that out there. If you haven't played it, you should play it. Bring
That's
one of
what
your
I hear.
closest friends.
Phil, we
I don't
don't
have
have
any of
friends
those.
to play these things with.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
we play video games. We don't have friends.
Yeah.
What was the other good game EA showed? Because like I said,
Sea of Solitude.
Sea of
Sea of
Solitude.
Solitude.
That's
I am
right.
over the moon for Sea of Solitude. I am so excited to try that game out.
I
That
don't
is
think
right
I
up
can
my
ever
alley.
play it. The ocean creeps me out.
You and Phil
Yep.
both.
Really ocean themed.
When I was a child, I was afraid of the ocean. My aunt basically threw me into it, and then I got over my fear.
Oh.
Like, here's
True
the thing.
story.
A long time
dear.
ago, a young Philiard played Jack and Daxter, and the giant shark that would eat you if you were in the water for too long terrified the hell out of him, and that's why I have a fear of the deep ocean video games to this day.
That's fair. The
I
fish
lived-
in Banjo-Kazooie was...
So like, the scene in
Little shark.
the scene in the trailer where the girl gets eaten by a giant sea monster and then wakes up from a nightmare, that's real. That's happened to me.
Oh,
Oh.
lord.
I would
Sorry to
know.
hear that.
And I don't want to have to relive it. So Sea of Solitude looks incredibly cool, but I will never play it.
I'm sorry about your suffering, but I'm excited.
I will
It's okay.
probably
Tell
us how
never
it
played
is.
either.
Okay, well, I'll let you all know.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order got announced.
That
Yay.
that
We got a name.
I'm
Yeah.
Definitely got a name.
cautiously optimistic. Like it's taking place during the dark times, so maybe it'll be good. But it's also an EA Star Wars game, so it also might be really mediocre. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, yeah, all we got
also-
all we got was a title.
They also announced some new some new downloadable characters for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh god,
Bless
I'm dying.
you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have Anakin, Obi-Wan, and who were the other two guys? I forgot.
I have no idea. Oh, Grievous?
I think they
Was
said
Grievous
General
one?
Grievous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was one?
Grievous was one of them. Who was the other one?
I don't know, Sebulba. Like, I don't care. The guy from the pod racing.
The Twi'lek dancer from Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
I think it's safe to say none of us cares too much about this.
No.
Like,
But now I really need to know. Oh, it was Count Dooku.
Oh.
Count Dooku.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just say
Lee's back.
Doku?
Let's not tear him apart, you guys.
I know nothing about Star Wars. I've
Phil.
never seen a
It
Star
has
Wars
2
movie.
O's in it, though.
Watch all of the Star Wars movies right now.
Right now, in 2 minutes, just watch them
Well,
all. Download
I don't
them
think
into
he
your
has to
brain.
watch the prequels. I don't think that's necessary.
The prequels have Ewan McGregor being obviously the best thing there besides all of the other British actors. Like,
Ewan
Listen,
McGregor
if
is
the rest of us had to suffer, Phil has to suffer.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you.
But I suffered when I was a child, so it's mostly forgotten by now.
Yeah.
It's repressed memories.
Yeah. That is the dark timeline.
Command and Conquer. I think
Ugh.
Critical's video said it best.
Ugh. Resident
Not-
Sleeper.
Those
Not
poor
good.
shoutcasters.
That just to have to go on stage and play that game and act like you were enjoying yourself.
Like,
that had to
you're
be
a
torture.
like, this is your job. You do this for way more exciting games, and now you have to
Yeah.
do it for this shitty mobile one.
oh.
It just
Dang.
goes so slow.
Oh, it's a mobile Command and Conquer?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
it's a mobile game.
Oh,
It tries to be an
no.
RTS, but less. Less RTS.
An RT less.
Yeah, RT less. You heard it here first, folks. It was so bad, so slow. I wanted to die.
Yeah.
It was really terrible.
I guess capitalism has reached space after all.
Truly.
Sorry, Tim
Rip
Curry.
in peace.
For a game that a lot of the internet hated, but I am cautiously optimistic for, there's Anthem.
Don't get me started on Anthem. I'm so fucking pissed
Look.
about that.
Mazerly, I know how you
Because
feel,
of
but I
Mass
think
Effect.
it could be good.
Yes, because of Mass Effect. It's exactly what they had originally wanted for Andromeda. They couldn't pull it off with Andromeda because EA was dumb. They're not going to be able to pull it off here, and they're probably going to gut BioWare for it.
Oh man.
Sorry, Mazer, but I still think it could be good.
I'm kind of ambivalent.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like Destiny clones.
Like, I'm not married to the concept, but I think it has worth.
Destiny
Ryan-
clones with Iron Man in it.
Ryan,
Yes.
it's a BioWare game where you can't romance anyone.
Oh, yeah,
What kind of BioWare game is that?
I know. Like, this is one of the first games we're talking about that I actually know any shit about. It's just like, what the fuck? I especially like the whole thing where, like, the open world is multiplayer centric, but you can do it single player, but all of the story stuff is happening in your camp. So what? Are the big bads just gonna come and chat you up in your camp and then be like, well, bye, we'll see you out in the
It's
open world?
just- They keep
They took
saying, don't worry, we'll have story-driven stuff, but they haven't shown any of it off.
Well,
Ugh.
they took the romance out of the BioWare games to put them in Assassin's Creed.
Yes, they did.
We'll talk more about that later, though. My brother is playing Realm Royale. Doesn't he know that's a bad game?
Tell him.
What the fuck's Realm Royale?
It's high-res's attempt at a battle royale game. Let's
Oh lord.
talk about that. Let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about some good games with the. Well, first, do any of you guys care about sports games? Anybody?
Sorry, you cut out.
You cut out a little bit.
Do any of you care about sports games?
No.
Not even in the slightest.
All right, just what I thought.
Yeah, we can
All right,
skip
so
that.
we could skip over half of the EA conference to go to an actually good conference, the Microsoft conference.
Wow.
Surprising everyone.
Wow.
Yes.
There's
Huge
a
conference.
lot. There's a lot to dig into here. I guess they started off with the trailer for Halo Infinite, the new Halo game.
Yeah, they
And,
started
I'm
off
gonna be-
with the low point.
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna ask you guys. I do not care about Halo at all. I imagine none of you do either.
No.
Not
Like
really.
I said before, I played 3 and that was it. So it's fine.
s-
It's a fine game.
The Ori sequel looks pretty nice. I still have to play the original.
I've never played the
Same.
original, but I hear a lot of people say good things about it, so I am kind of tangentially excited for all the people who are excited about the Ori sequel.
Yeah, it looks
so-
gorgeous.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice looks pretty cool.
Oh, that looks great. It's like Ninja Gaiden Bloodborne.
I guess it'd be Sekiro. It samurai games are becoming really popular nowadays. You notice that?
They are. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah,
I think it's like a resurgence.
Samurais are cool.
Yeah. The plural is samurai, Phil.
Yeah, I know.
With that and the other game whose name escapes me,
Ghost
that was,
of
I think,
something.
shown in the Sony conference.
Ghost
What's
of
that?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost
Yeah.
of Tsushima.
Which we'll get to, but also looked really cool.
Yeah.
They showed off the Fallout 76 trailer, but we'll save that for the Bethesda conference.
Yeah, they did it twice.
The guys who made Life is Strange are making a game called The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
Oh my god, that game looks so fucking twee.
And it's free.
It's free. It's
Which is
so
wild.
free.
I know, but it looks like a mid-2000s Diablo Cody indie movie.
I mean,
I think it looks cute.
yeah, I don't know if it's intended for us as an audience,
Yeah.
but it'll probably be good.
To be
hardcore
I don't
gamers
think
cannot
they know who
appreciate
their
Yeah.
core audience is if that's what they decided to make.
I mean,
really couldn't tell you.
it'll probably be good once we get, as long as the game isn't full of the late 2000s alt rock cuteness.
Did any of you
Crash Down
guys ever
Demons.
actually play Life is Strange?
I did.
Nope.
I've watched it.
I played a
I watched
demo.
it.
I played a very small part of a demo. I didn't hate it, but I
I only know
prefer
people
action-y
are-
games.
I only know people were very upset when Ashley Birch didn't come back for the prequel.
I think she couldn't come back for the prequel because of union stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because of the SAG-AFTRA strike.
Yeah.
Crackdown 3 looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews is awesome. I love him.
Okay. I do remember one of my notes from. This is one of the notes I remember. All throughout the Crackdown trailer, I was sitting here thinking, Terry Crews is really fun in this, but this is like proof positive of why it was a good idea to cast someone else's Doomfist.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, you may be right.
Nier Automata is coming to Xbox One.
Become as God's Edition.
Everyone else play the game and be as traumatized as the rest of us.
I'll admit, I couldn't really get into Nier. I know it's a good game, but something about it just didn't click with me. But
I'm in the B route right now. It's really fun.
If you can't get into Nier, then why the hell do you have the main character as your avatar?
oh
Yeah, why do you have two boy?
Because I thought it was a good pun.
Oh, it's a dog!
And that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Two boy.
I wanted it to just be the headband, but I couldn't find a good way to do that, so I had to settle for just having 2B's entire hair.
It's okay, you got a makeover.
Yeah.
A new Metro game. Never played any of the old ones.
Same.
Neither here. Once again,
Sorry,
All right,
no
nobody
opinion.
cares about Metro. Next game.
Hooray.
There was a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. They showed the Frozen World.
Okay.
And Aqua
The
got
Kingdom Hearts 3
Norded.
trailers.
Aqua got Norded.
The Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers is so hilarious because it's like the same trailer. There's just like one scene somewhere in the middle that they shift between each of the 3 trailers they showed. It's hilarious.
Yeah. They were really getting their
somehow
money's worth
Sony
out
got
of...
the markedly different one out of the 3.
Because theirs happened to be last, I think.
Who's the girl that makes all the Kingdom Hearts songs? Like the intro song?
Utada Hikaru.
Utada, yeah.
Yeah, they're really getting their money's worth out of that new one. New stuff for Sea of Thieves? Nope.
Does anyone play that?
Nope.
I know a couple of people who do, but
I've
No
seen
Man's
some
Sea.
YouTubers play it. Yeah, No Man's Sea, pretty much. We got
Battlefield
the
5. Nobody cares.
sorry.
like every
Sorry,
time
hardcore
every
gamers.
time there was a trailer for a shooter, I basically wrote down in my notes, don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We Happy Few. That game is never coming out.
No, it's not. I thought it came out already.
Same here.
It's still in early access.
God.
It looks cool. It looks really
It looks
really
cool.
Yeah, it's very unique. But I don't know. Do they charge for the early access or is it free to play?
They
know.
charge for it. I think it's like $45.
Oh
Oh.
my god. Then it's out.
Never mind.
If you charge $45 for your game, it's out. Early access, my ass.
Let me check. It's on the Steam store. Oh, they're not selling it anymore.
Oh? Okay.
Wait, actually, during the conference today, didn't they actually give it a proper release date?
Yes, it has a release set. The game will be released on August 10th, 2018.
Okay.
I can live with that.
Will be released again.
Oh boy, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Woo!
Yay! Everyone's favorite.
Battle
All
Royale.
right.
I'm
I'm starting to realize none of us actually give a shit about like half the games.
Yeah.
No.
That's this conference.
Especially because I like Fortnite better. I don't know if it's actually a better game. I just think the graphics are way more appealing than
Yeah.
just
I agree.
bland shootery shooter McShootersons in PUBG.
Also, the people in charge of Fortnite don't throw a fit whenever somebody makes a battle royale game.
Yeah. Also, they have Thanos. Come on.
Realistic graphics are outdated very quickly, but cartoony graphics are cool forever.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless it's Sly 2, in which case the mouth animations will terrify you if you go back and play that game now. Tales of Vesperia Definitive
Yes!
Edition. The only Tales game I've played is Tales of the Abyss, so I'm excited to play the one where they named the main character after Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah.
My question
fun.
is,
Played by
I'm glad
Troy
they did that.
Baker.
Matt, my question is, like, for some of the new content, I don't know if they ever actually did voice acting, so are they going to be able to get Troy Baker back, or are they going to have to Matt Mercer him?
I'm pretty sure they'll have to Matt Mercer him.
They're probably going to Matt Mercer him.
If he didn't come back for Kanji, he's not going to come back for Yuri. The Division 2, with the
Yay.
usual style of forced banter.
Nobody talks like that in those.
Nobody talks like that while playing a video game.
Come on, move up. We gotta get
People
up.
aren't polite.
I think
is this?
I think that was one of the trailers I skipped over while I was skimming the Microsoft conference.
Good
like-
call.
Game companies should realize right now nobody likes those shitty gaming actors.
And it lasted so long.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Those were actors? I thought that was, like, in-game stuff that was going on.
No.
No.
I mean,
was like
the
chatter.
game footage was real. The people talking was definitely not real.
Kind of cringy.
The people's games. The games are real. The players are real. The deaths are final.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider looks pretty cool.
It's a Tomb Raider game.
Yeah.
I will never play that game, but I will say it looks damn sexy.
I enjoyed the original 2 games in this new trilogy, so I think this game will probably be pretty good. I like that she can just become a wall
Yeah, as you do.
and jump out and stab people. It's pretty nice.
Aren't Tomb Raider games kind of QTE heavy, if I'm remembering
Yeah.
right? Not a big fan of that.
Well, the new first one was. I don't know if the second one was. I
don't
didn't play
remember.
the second one.
I don't remember Rise of the Tomb Raider having that many QTEs.
But
Well,
the
then
first
good.
one had a lot.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of QTEs in the first game.
I'd like to move away from that.
Session, the Skate clone, I think it is.
Oh, yeah, Skate
It was
4.
Yeah.
Session.
Skate 4 was finally announced.
Oh wow! I think I completely missed that trailer.
No. Well, it wasn't actually Skate 4, but, I mean, who cares, honestly? Tony Hawk cares, and I guess that's about it.
What is
A
Tony?
lot of
Hawk
people
doing
like
these
Skate.
days?
Skate 3 was a fun game.
That was a long time ago, though. Nobody
people just want a new
skateboards
one.
anymore.
Devil May Cry 5.
Woo!
Nero's back. He's still voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. I did not know that was Nero at first until I saw him rev his sword.
Well, I mean, he kind of looks like not Dante from DMC.
Dante.
Dante.
Nante.
Or Dino, which stands for Dante in name only.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like that, just not, a douchebag. I mean, he kind of looks like a douchebag, but he's Nero. He's allowed.
And Dante is an old man now.
Sexy old man, yeah.
People were pretty hesitant about this new one,
get
but the gameplay they showed looked really good. Nero looks like he plays pretty much, in terms of his sword play, he looks pretty much exactly like he did in Devil May Cry 4, and the new moves he has with his new arm look pretty damn awesome, like being able to slow down time and stuff.
Zawarudo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about this new sidekick girl he has, but I'll give her a chance.
Shia
would've
LaBeouf in the Indiana Jones Crystal Skull movie?
Huh.
I would have preferred to bring back one of the old female characters like Lady or Trish, but I'll settle for this.
She's sassy. The kids like sassy.
Yep. Cuphead is getting DLC.
That I did not expect. That was one of the few surprises this E3.
Yep.
At least for me.
That should be fun. Cuphead was a fun game, so I'm excited to see what they pull this time.
Yeah, I never got around to playing it.
It's really good.
Same.
I'm not very good at hard games.
It's
I'm
a very
not
good game.
fond of platformers.
Oh,
But
ouch. That hit me right there.
I'm
Dan's
sorry.
polar opposite.
I think
Come from a bygone age.
we've just witnessed a murder. Mazerly. Oh shit.
They're there.
Mazerly just killed Dan.
That was the only thing I was living for. You
I'm
took it
seeing
away
t-
from me.
I'm seeing
sorry.
Tunic on this list. Don't you guys remember what that
Yeah,
was?
Tunic was the Zelda clone.
Oh yeah,
The
okay.
A Link to the Past looking, yeah.
That looked pretty cool.
Oh, was it the one with like the cute little fox?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was into
Yeah,
it.
very very cute fox.
I'm into it for the fox.
But at the same time, I was like, well, I can just play A Link to the Past again, and it'll be the same game.
Yep,
so.
yep. Give me all your rubies.
Another game I am cautiously optimistic for is Jump Force.
Yeah,
Which
that
is
was interesting, huh?
Okay, I know everyone is losing their shit about that, but isn't from the looks of it, it looks a lot like either that jump game that was for the PS3 like years back.
J-Stars.
Yeah, that I saw in like the bargain bin at GameStop when I was picking up Dragon Age 2. And
Yeah.
it looks like a cross between that and fucking the PS4 Dissidia. And I'm not sure.
J-Star. It's very much. I watched some gameplay footage. It is very much in the style of J-Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you guys settle an argument between me and Dan. Will Light Yagami be playable?
Can I make my argument?
Make your argument.
They would not have shown him in the trailer in that dramatic fashion if he was just a support character.
To which my argument is, what would Light even do? You have more material for making Phoenix Wright a playable character than Light.
That was my argument. Phoenix Wright fights in Marvel vs. Capcom. You can do anything you want to do, whether he did it in the show or not.
But the only thing Light has is a book, which kills people instantaneously.
He's gonna have Ryuk behind him like a stand, and Ryuk is gonna fight for him.
But why would Ryuk do that?
Why not? It's just character recognition.
Ryuk doesn't fight.
Phil. Why
Yeah?
are you trying to apply logic to a crossover fighter?
Thank you.
I think Light will be important in the story mode. I think he'll be a support character. I don't think you'll be able to play as it. And in the demos for the game, they had Goku, Frieza, Naruto, Sasuke, Luffy, and Zoro. They did not have a Light. I'm just saying. If he was in the trailer and he was playable, I think they would have had him in the demos.
Okay, let's just split the difference. He's going to get the Infinity Stones and be the final boss.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Sure. We'll see, Phil.
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
That was one
How
of the
about
other
that?
actual surprises. Like, I don't know if I'll ever play it, but like, holy shit, wow.
Who saw that coming? Not me. I'm excited. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Should be probably hard as balls, but
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
It wouldn't be Battletoads if it wasn't.
yes, but it'll probably be hard as balls in a fair way, hopefully.
We'll see. The
So,
first one, not so much.
yeah.
Like I said, hopefully.
Remember the car level?
Everyone
The
remembers the car
bike,
level.
yeah.
Even
Just Cause 4.
Blow shit up, the game. 4.
Yeah, with weather.
I liked Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3.
Okay, what
it looks
exactly
cool.
are the Just Cause games? Because I've seen them, but
So, this is going to follow the formula from Just Cause 3, where you are a freedom fighter trying to fight against like a corrupt regime, and your tools of destruction are a parachute, a wingsuit, and a bunch of grappling hooks, which you can use to tether stuff together and pull things together. And in this game, you can also use grappling hooks to make balloons that fly things into the air and jet thrusters.
ooh, cool.
So it's basically a game just about physics and destroying everything with your grappling hooks. They're pretty fun.
Just go hog wild.
Fun fact, one of the voice actors in What the Heart Wants plays characters in Just Cause 4.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Griffin Puatu, he plays Kenji in What the Heart Wants, and presumably will play some characters in Just Cause 4. He said it on Twitter. I don't know who he plays.
Extras and such.
Probably.
Still, that's awesome.
Probably. Yeah, it is. So, Just Cause 4 will be the second most prestigious role of his career. Clearly right behind What the Heart Wants.
I love how modest you are, Phil.
Yeah, that's why I want a medium-sized fan base.
I keep ending up in these projects with all these professional actors.
Yeah, like
What's
Mazerly.
that like?
Yeah, I'm totally a professional. Ha ha.
Forza 4. Forza
Woohoo.
Horizon 4. I'm sorry.
Cars.
Zoom.
Cars.
But I have a car.
From
In
Vroom.
Yeah, I
real
have a
life.
car.
Look, I want a game. I'm waiting for a game that is a perfect one-to-one recreation in the United States so I can drive to my house.
Why?
That is when I will play a racing game.
Drive to Phil's house simulator 2KX18. God damn it.
I'd buy it.
Talk.
Microsoft bought a shitload of game studios.
They did.
They did
Yeah.
do
Undead
that.
Labs, Playground Games, Ninja Theory, and Compulsion Games.
This
Wait,
is
they
what
bought-
having
they-
a ton of money can do.
They bought Ninja Theory. Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, they also formed a new game studio called The Initiative. Who knows what they will make?
In about 2 years, probably a whole lot of workplace complaints.
Dying Light 2 is the thing. I enjoyed the original Dying Light, so I'm excited to see what they pull off with this one. I don't think there were any zombies in the reveal trailer.
There were not.
Speaking of the reveal trailer, though, the main voice in that was my friend Jonah Scott.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh,
sick.
cool.
Yeah.
This one's going to have choices and consequences, which seems like kind of a weird choice, but we'll see where it goes.
Walking Dead?
Yeah.
God.
The zombies will remember that.
Yep. Gears of War is getting 3 new entries.
It's getting 1 new entry.
Okay,
And then there's some baby games for babies.
Yeah, so Gears of War 5, the new mainline entry. There's the casual mobile game Gears Pop, and the turn-based tactic game Gears Tactics.
Is 5
Why
gonna
did
be
they
a-
make a Funko Pop one?
I have no idea.
Is 5
I
going to
don't
be a
get it.
prequel? Marcus looks younger than he did in 4.
What? Marcus looks old as hell. Oh, then 4. I didn't play 4. I played 1, 2, and 3, so I don't know what happened in 4 at all. I don't know. I haven't cared about that game in years.
I've never played a Gears of War game. So.
Rip.
Is that
They are, right?
Kairihawk?
Yeah, it was. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Is that hers? Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's
Oh,
my
no-
car come to life.
I hope no one's stealing your living robot Autobot car.
It's going
was
to
that-
drive to Phil's house.
Yeah.
Let's go. We don't
What was
need a
that?
simulator.
What was that movie with the alive car?
Christine.
Transformers.
No, there was another one. It was like a Disney Channel original.
Oh, wait, Herbie?
Cars.
Herbie, yeah. Herbie.
That wasn't a
Oh.
Disney Channel original. That was like a reboot of like an old
Old.
series from like the 60s.
Whatever.
Start
Phil,
fucking
you're too young to understand.
Oh yeah,
start
Herbie the
fucking-
Love Bug.
Dick
Yeah.
Jones, the go-to guy for Disney movies back then.
Are we gonna pause for Mazer or?
I wonder when my daughter Mazer will come back from the war.
I don't know if Maester cares about Cyberpunk 2077.
That seems to be a game a lot of people are excited about that I had never heard of before.
The only reason people are excited about it is because it's being made by CD Projekt Red, the guys that made the Witcher games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So the pedigree on that game is excellent.
But ...
But, we won't know. I mean, plenty of studios have made amazing games and then have gone on to make not so amazing games.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, the Herbie reboot movie was not a Disney Channel original, but it was produced by Walt Disney Pictures.
Yeah, it was a theatrical motion picture with Lindsay Lohan back before she went off the rails.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I was kind of right. Anyway,
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you have that.
shut up.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Mazer,
back.
do you care at all about Cyberpunk 2077?
I'm curious because isn't it the guys who made the Witcher games?
Yes.
It is.
And like open world cyberpunk customizable character. Sounds pretty interesting. I'm down for that. Also, they killed Phil Spencer live on stage for that.
Yes, they did.
He was on stage like 5 times throughout the entire conference.
His jacket was still hideous.
And that's what really matters at a games conference.
Yes.
So overall, like, Microsoft was like really good. It was like they
Yeah.
had games and then they talked about the games. And then they had other people show up to talk about other stuff. And then they showed games. And then it was like, an actual thing you should be doing. Sony.
Yeah, they actually showed games a lot.
Yep. They had games.
They
It was
did.
impressive. I didn't think Microsoft could win an E3, but they might have done it.
It was very good.
I don't know
never
if they
thought-
won, but they definitely were better than Sony this year.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
fuck yes.
A very big shame Sony had the weakest showing.
My favorite restaurant, Shoney's.
Did you guys have technical issues with Sony's stream too? Because
Yes.
I
didn't,
not find
but-
a working one.
A lot of like popping and stuff.
Yeah, they had like weird static throughout the majority of the conference. It was really weird. So we've exhausted pretty much everything from Microsoft. So now we can talk about Bethesda.
Ah, yes.
Bethesda.
Bethesda was funny because most of the games Bethesda showed, I don't give a shit about, but I think just from my personal perspective in terms of a showing, they had the best show because like they showed a lot of
Andrew WK.
Andrew WK coming out on stage at the beginning.
What the fuck was that?
That was pretty good. I like that.
He was having a great time though.
Yeah. Party boy.
Andrew WK, good guy party boy.
Rage 2 looks like a game.
Yep.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
I don't really know what it's about or what you do, but it's definitely a game.
Rage.
Someone's angry.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're angry.
They're
So
super
there's really
angry.
only 2 games I think anyone was super interested about from Bethesda.
Yeah.
You know,
Unless I'm missing
Skyrim
one.
on Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm so
the
hyped
Elder
for
Scrolls
that.
Legends, of course. The card game.
I want you guys
hit it
to
on the
know
head.
that they did actually make that a thing that you can put on Alexa.
Wow.
Nani,
Can you eat all the cheese?
I hope so.
you shouldn't, but that doesn't mean you can't.
The Doom sequel looks pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
I liked Doom. It was a fun game.
Everything I've seen about the new Doom was really awesome. So as long as they keep that up, like it'll be awesome.
Prey DLC. Didn't you guys play Prey?
Nah.
Not even a little.
No,
It was supposed to be pretty good. I didn't play it either.
I've heard it was
Yeah.
good.
I've heard it was
But-
good up until like the last 25% of the game. Then it got bad.
Happens a lot, I find.
It also has a prop hunt mode now.
I guess.
Funny, yeah. I do enjoy me some prop hunt.
Wolfenstein 2 got a new DLC, a co-op
Okay.
DLC.
That looks cool.
Definitely a thing.
Again, I
don't
don't really
pl-
play a lot of shooters.
We don't play shooters here at the Let's
We
Play
don't
Project.
play shooters at all.
It's been the age of shooters for like 15 years. It's time to give up the throne.
Oh,
For the rest
Is
of
it
the
time to bring swords back as a whole?
yes.
Please. Well,
And
samurai.
Todd Howard revealed that they're making Elder Scrolls Mass Effect.
Yeah. So, you know, just fuck BioWare at this point.
Yep. Todd Howard took the stage. Todd Coward no longer.
Is he a god Howard now?
We can finally play Skyrim on Etch-a-Sketches.
That sketch was so hilarious. I loved that.
Fallout 76, which I am...
Always online.
Phil and I have opinions about this game.
What
think-
kind of opinions?
Look,
Phil, you go ahead.
Wait. You're talking about DayZ Fallout Edition, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. What I play Fallout for is the interesting characters, the expansive world with a lot of world building around it, and the interesting choices and consequences, and building a character and role playing them that goes along with those choices. Like if you're good at science, you can do sciencey things, right? So what Fallout 76 did is they took out the characters, they took out the world, and they took out the choices. So it's like, how is this even a fucking Fallout game anymore?
And I 100% see it and agree with where you're coming from. But my point of view is from someone who only played 3 and then not very much of it. I just never got into it. So just strictly from a game standpoint, this looks like a lot of fun to me. And it may be something I pick up to play with friends. But like, I agree, if I were more into Fallout lore and previous games, yeah, that would be kind of a kick in the face. But
It
like,
sucks because
the universe
the
is still cool and it looks neat to me.
but the idea of a Fallout game that takes place like so soon after the bombs dropped and so long ago before the previous games is really interesting, and I feel like it's a waste for it to be this just like open world survival game with no real story behind it.
Well, the story is a bunch
Where
of people
you can
got their
nuke
hands
everyone
on.
on the map?
Yeah,
Huh?
there are nukes.
Everyone got their hands on nukes and destroyed the world, and that's where the later chronological games start.
And
'Cause some
now we know
idiots got
why,
nukes.
because it was a whole bunch of dumbass white boys on stream playing around with nukes.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like
You know, it comes together.
I, I understand this isn't a mainline Fallout game. The next game probably won't be anything like this, but I still Imagine if the next Lord of the Rings movie took place in space and was all about ship battles.
Okay, it's not
That would
different.
be awesome.
It's like, that would be cool to somebody who doesn't care about the franchise, but as somebody who is a fan of it, it would be disappointing because that's not the direction you want them to take the next entry in.
You're right, Phil. I understand that.
So I feel like all the people who are like, it's not the next main entry, you shouldn't get upset about it. Like, fuck off. This is a new Fallout game.
But they used Country Roads Take Me Home in the trailer, so
Yep.
I appreciate
all is forgiven.
TBH, I hate that song because I had to learn it in 3rd grade for some reason. I don't live in the South, and yet we had to learn this to sing for I don't even remember who. And it haunts me to this day.
I'm so sorry. Did you turn off the stream when that came on?
No, but I can't go inside a GameStop because they play that goddamn trailer every single time.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you guys hyped for Elder Scrolls Blades?
No.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting for the past 7 years.
The Elder Scrolls mobile game.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you,
Todd.
based Todd. Honestly, I was saying from the beginning, Todd could have walked out on stage, screamed 6, and left. And that would have been all Bethesda needed. I was waiting the whole time. I was telling everybody they're absolutely going to reveal 6. No one believed me. And then guess what?
They did?
And then we got a JPEG, and then we got a GIF of the Elder Scrolls 6.
Which is still enough. It's happening. We know now.
I was watching the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer this morning with Kevin in bed, and immediately he said, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to take place in the modern world where everyone has to play a game to survive, and that game is going to be Skyrim.
Oh!
Todd Howard has that power.
You do this to me.
That's why I couldn't really get too excited about the stuff they showed at the Bethesda conference because Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, they're just so far off.
Yeah, we don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
That's my main problem.
They don't even have enough footage to actually show us what the games are like. So it's like, I'm gonna get excited about this when I know I'm not gonna be playing this for years upon years.
But what I did
wait.
What I did like about Bethesda's conference is that it was kind of funny. Like,
it was
they had
very
fun during
good.
it.
Yeah, it was funny. It's a pretty
I
good
don't
conference.
think we can make a joke about Todd Howard again without him appearing behind us to destroy us at this
Heard you were
point.
talking shit. Guess what? He knows. And he's going to talk about it the next E3. He knows everything you say about him. He's always watching. I can wait, though. I can wait for 6, because we've waited this long. What's another 3 or 4 years, right?
Like
it's
5
all the
or
same.
6.
Skyrim was an embarrassingly big part of my life for a long time. So I'm ready. That's all I have to say. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So now we can move on to talking about the interesting things from the next conference, Square Enix.
And then we can move on to the next one immediately.
Yep. Now we can talk
Yeah.
about Ubisoft.
What the fuck, Square Enix? What the fuck?
They did. I gotta give them credit. They did announce a new Platinum game.
That I'm excited for.
I
That
get
I'm
excited
excited
about
about.
that.
Platinum game.
The Quiet Man looks like a game. Definitely.
Is that Daredevil?
I'm curious to see if the protagonist is actually deaf or if it was just some weird
An act.
thing.
Yeah, I was kind
I
of
don't
thinking
know.
the same thing.
Dragon Quest 11. I've never
Yeah.
played a Dragon Quest game, so
Dragon Quest games are good.
There were some
They
people.
were a fun time.
There were some
I'm not
people
really
on my
I'm
Twitter
not really
feed
into JRPGs.
who were
That's surprising coming from
super
you, Phil.
exciting about that.
Okay, I'm into JRPGs if it's like action RPGs. I like Xenoblade. I like stuff like that. I don't like turn-based games. At all.
Okay.
Oh, that's
yeah, I
fair enough.
gotcha.
That's fair enough.
But look at the slimes, Phil.
They are slimy.
Look at them.
Love us, Phil!
Look at their Akira Toriyama goodness.
The Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter crossover looks pretty cool. I did not think they would
Surprising.
ever put a crossover monster in Monster Hunter.
What I want to know is when you kill the behemoth in Monster Hunter, does it still drop a meteor on your head?
We'll see. We'll see. Rathalos in Final Fantasy looks pretty cool.
Because we didn't already have enough Rathalos in Monster Hunter. Please go away.
First big boss fought him. Now I guess all those Final Fantasy guys can.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what I missed the stream cut out. Damn it.
Yeah.
Just Cause 4. They showed more stuff from that.
Yeah.
Octopath Traveler still has a really dumb name.
It does, but I'm excited for it.
I mean, I think it'll be good, but it still has a dumb name.
It does. I can't
8
argue that.
roads to walk upon.
And a new demo for it comes out tomorrow.
Woo! They showed the Nier Automata trailer again, and the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer again, except now we know the rat from Ratatouille is in it.
Yep.
I can't wait to go to France.
Wow, that was literally everything from the Square Enix
Square
conference.
Did not...
They didn't care too much, it seems like.
Well, here's the thing. I'm seriously wondering if part of the reason why we didn't see much from Square is that a lot of their games were on other platforms, and I don't know.
Where's Final Fantasy VII?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. And I'm wondering, since all their games are on other platforms, so they would be in other people's presentations, and also, like, most of their game outside of like Tomb Raider and I guess Just Cause, most of their games are JRPGs. So I'm wondering if, and I don't remember if this was the thing last year as well, they're moving to doing a lot more of their like RPG related announcements at like Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, that could be.
We'll see. It seems like game companies are trying to spread out their reveals a little more lately. Sony especially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I love Ubisoft conferences because they're so dumb.
Just Dance 2019.
Oh yeah, this is
That
the
was
other
a cool
conference I haven't
concert,
actually
though.
seen.
I liked the marching band bit. I enjoyed that.
They're making a documentary about some Rainbow Six Siege players.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, remember when they talked about the Assassin's Creed movie at E3? Like, this is pretty standard for them.
The Crew 2, tell me when I can race to my house, then I'll care.
Oh yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Elijah Wood were there?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Why was Elijah Wood there?
He has a game studio.
Oh yeah, he was making that Transference game, that VR horror game, with a guy that looks suspiciously like Jack Black.
Yeah, he does.
So close, and sounds like him too. It was very weird.
Jack Black's getting around. First he was in the Gorillaz music video, and now this.
Mario X Rabbids getting Donkey Kong. You can play the Dongos.
Woo!
How about that concert though?
Yep, that one girl was really into playing the guitar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I appreciated that.
Grant Kirkhope is my idol.
I really did. I loved it when they did the DK rap bit. That was pretty funny.
So they're finally here. Was there anything else?
Oh wait, can we talk about how in Beyond Good and Evil 2, the entire reason Joseph Gordon-Levitt was there is because they are outsourcing a bunch of their media for people to make and get paid under industry rates? Because I went and I checked it out, and it's like, okay, yeah, give us music samples to use for these. Give us your voice samples. If you get picked, you'll get paid from a $50,000 budget. And it's like, I feel like this is a really weird way to just say, we don't want to get actual professionals to do this, so we're going to take you guys online and have you do it and pay you less than what you should be getting.
I thought it was just for like extra little Easter egg type stuff that you could find in the game.
The voice samples that they want are like fake ads for the radio station that you're going to be listening to throughout the game.
Oh.
I think the music is going to be used over those. Like, the art is going to be used everywhere, from what I assume. I'm just like, what?
Okay.
It's a lot of sort of it's not exactly Easter eggs. It's more like small world building stuff, and it's really like my friend Paul. Like, he was live tweeting the conference, and when it got to that point, he just had to stop because he got absolutely furious because it is really, really fucking scummy.
Wow.
Like, especially after all of the strikes happen and literally everything, they're just like, nah, we're not gonna deal with professionals.
I didn't even, like, think of it that way at all. I had the exact wrong reaction to that, I guess. I was like, oh, cool, maybe I'll make a little piece of music and it'll be somewhere hidden in the game. That'll be neat. That's all I thought it was.
Oh yeah, if they were doing something like that, or it was just like this little small Easter egg kind of thing, then yeah. I could maybe understand that. But no, this is just...
No, not with what they want to use this stuff for.
Well, at least they're paying them at all? Question mark.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
I thought it was just gonna be volunteer work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at least it's not volunteer, but still.
It's still.
How about Trials Rising though?
Looks exactly like Fusion.
They got Trials professional Jack Patillo to consult.
Yeah. A lot of doppelgangers at that conference, huh?
Yeah. No, I mean, the guy who walked on stage looked exactly like him, but the man himself was also at a video where they were talking about getting like the Trials pros to consult for this new one. It was weird.
I didn't see that. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Jack's a cool guy.
Starlink. It's Skylanders with ships.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
Star
what
Fox
it
is
is.
in
And
it.
Fox.
I was not excited at all until I saw Star Fox. I heard, like, in that little extra trailer, the beep, 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 and I was like, wait, that sounds exactly like the voice blips from the original Star Fox. And again, no one believed me. And then the boy himself appeared on the screen. And I may have screamed a little bit.
Only a little?
A very loud, a lot of bit. I apologize.
It's okay. I
I will
screamed
not
at
recreate
Nintendo.
that for you now.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I screamed 3 times at the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. Like,
Fair
and
enough.
I rewound it just to scream at it again.
I'm really trying to rush through these games, and we're still going on for a while. Jeez.
No, let's talk about Star Fox for a while.
Yeah, okay. We'll spend 15 more minutes talking about Star Fox and Starlink. There's a new For Honor expansion. They're adding a Chinese faction. That should be pretty cool. I'd never really
TBH,
played
they
the
look
original.
really cool. I've never played For Honor, but
Starter
thought
Edition
they
is
looked
only.
really cool.
I think the Starter Edition isn't it free right now?
I think so, yeah.
It's free
Oh,
on
if you have a
Uplay.
Uplay account.
Yeah.
Which
What did I do? I bought the Starter Edition. Those fuckers. Skull and Bones. That was probably the coolest game to come out of the
Yes.
Ubisoft conference. That game looks really cool.
It looks great.
They finally listened when people told them to just make a game out of the ship parts in Assassin's Creed 4.
To say the obvious, R.I.P. Sea of Thieves.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I signed up for the open beta. I'll definitely be playing that game when it comes out. Looks really awesome. Have any of you guys played Beyond Good and Evil?
I played the first
No.
one.
No.
Wait. The first one's the only one.
That's the only
Yeah.
one out.
They showed another trailer for the second one. Jade's in it.
Possibly evil?
Yep.
Like, once again, I have seen nothing from this conference, so I'm useless during this section of this podcast.
Tell us about Jade, Ryan.
Jade's this cool girl. She has a camera and she has a staff. She like saves people from aliens and uncovers a conspiracy. And the last game ended with like this big cliff. Oh, and it turns out that, like, spoilers, she's like this superhuman created by the aliens for reasons that I can't remember because I played this game over a decade ago, and there was this whole cliffhanger at the end of the last game, and that's why people have been wondering when the second one's coming out. And isn't this one a prequel?
I don't know. She showed up in the trailer for this one. She was looking
Yeah,
kind of
she showed up with like a sword, possibly there to fight everyone.
Oh, cool. I'll have to
yeah,
go. I'll have to go and actually watch this trailer.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I'm excited for that because they're doing something different with Assassin's Creed, and it's about goddamn time.
And they showed it for a long, long time.
They did.
That was probably the longest, quote, reveal of the whole E3,
Could be cool.
I guess. I never played
I'll let
any
you guys know.
much.
I'll probably end up picking it up.
I'll give it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to play as a Greek lesbian.
It's another one of
Me
those
too.
games that I'm cautiously optimistic for. If it's good, I'll pick it up. If it's not, no skin off my nose.
I've never played an Assassin's Creed game. I probably never will, but I am so there for everyone else who is excited about it.
It's a good attitude to have, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Well, that was it.
Sony.
Oh, Sony.
Sony. Oh my god.
Sony.
Sony, I feel like like Square Enix I was mad at. Sony, I just feel like a disappointed mom towards like, "Oh, honey, you tried your best."
Sony was weird.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to do something that I feel like could have worked, but it really did not work
what
at
the
all.
fuck was that talk segment?
Oh,
was the
yeah,
pre-show.
let's talk while we move everyone out of this venue that we built specifically for this.
For that one banjo guy.
Yeah.
There were like 30 to 40 minutes wasted on that talk bit and people playing instruments. I don't understand what the fuck Sony was doing.
Okay. Funny thing about the instrument player before the Ghost of
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
So like that went on forever, and then they started the trailer, and then the flute started up again, and Kevin just yelled, "Oh no, he's back!" Like, holy crap. No, Sony was weird because it was like they showed a lot of games, and a lot of the games were cool, but then they didn't talk about them. Like, it was just...
They just kind of showed it and left.
It was like trailer after trailer after trailer. It was just like, oh, okay, I mean, these games look cool, but give us some banter here.
I'll give Sony credit. They had consistently good games.
Yeah.
Pretty much every game during their conference looked good.
Do you guys still know what Death Stranding is about?
What do you mean still no? More questions.
We never knew.
No,
even Kojima doesn't
answers.
know what that game is.
I don't care. I'm getting it.
Now, whoa.
Breath of the Wild 2 confirmed.
You're telling me that Ellie is gay?
We have
You almost made me spit my coffee out.
We have known that since The Last of Us DLC, you motherfuckers.
But no, why is it suddenly a thing?
That
I wanted to
kiss
do well
was like
just despite those
bizarrely
people.
realistic.
Oh, have you seen the video of like they did a behind the scenes video, I think, after the conference of like the actors in motion mocap suits kissing this guy. Hilarious. Just them going at it passionately while wearing these black mocap suits and the face dots.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
I think I just discovered a new kink.
Like, you have to give props to actors who are able to, you know, give that intense, realistic performance while wearing the shit.
Yeah.
Covered in balls.
It looked good. It looked like Last of Us.
So
Very gory.
Joel is dead confirmed yet? Because
we don't know. He could be.
I don't think they confirmed it.
We sure haven't seen him.
We'll see.
I guess except in
there's
that first
definitely
trailer.
going to be some twist involving him.
Yeah. They're keeping...
Ghost of Tsushima did look really cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I don't really know how it's going to play, but the animations look really nice. The graphics are great. I'm excited for another Sucker Punch game. They made my favorite game franchise of all time, so how couldn't I be? Yeah. I hope it'll turn out good.
What was your favorite game franchise?
Sly Cooper.
Oh, right.
Obviously.
Like, it doesn't look like a game that I'll necessarily buy, but it does look really, really cool.
Resident Evil 2 remake?
Yep.
Thought that looked pretty good.
That surprised me. I like how they did that trailer.
Congrats to RE fans, for sure.
Yeah.
I've never played a Resident Evil game.
Me neither. It's not because I'm afraid. I just
Sure.
haven't.
Justin Roiland's making a game. Unfortunately, it looks like it's basing itself in the worst type of humor he has, where he just kind of rambles.
Okay, admittedly, me and Kevin laughed a lot at that trailer, although...
I don't think any of us laughed while we were watching it.
I don't think I did, but yeah.
It sure was Justin Roiland. That's all I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
Who saw it
With
coming?
photorealistic everyone from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. That was impressive.
James Earl Taylor did not come back to voice Jack Sparrow.
Really?
Sad.
So it was either Johnny Depp or a very good impersonator.
Very good impersonator. Like, it could have been Johnny Depp as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I almost made a terrible joke.
Now I
we
feel like
should
you
skip
have
it.
to say it.
You can't say that and then not say it.
Maybe we should skip it.
Okay. Break. Cut this next joke out because I don't want it in the podcast, but does he also beat his wife?
Yay.
Ugh. I don't know. I feel kind of bad about... I feel very about the Pirates of the Caribbean being in Kingdom Hearts 3, considering all we know about Johnny Depp. But let's move on to happier things.
Yeah.
Neo
Yeah,
2.
Spider-Man.
Oh. Neo 2 is a thing. I never played the original.
Same.
Hopefully it'll be good.
Oh, yeah. That was the trailer that came on after the Death Stranding trailer when my computer battery had ran out and I was like laying on the floor screaming.
As you do.
So Neo 2. It had a guy, it had like an Oni. It'll probably be good. The first one was apparently pretty good. Spider-Man.
Spooderman.
Featuring the man, the myth, the legend, Yuri Lowenthal.
With his sidekick, Yuri.
Voiced by his wife.
Tara Platt.
Yeah. That was a pretty cool trailer. The gameplay looked really nice. I like that they introduced a bunch of the classic Spidey villains. You got Electro, Rhino, Vulture, Scorpion,
Negative Man.
Not a classic Spider-Man villain, but
But he looks cool.
Who was the guy at the end though?
I don't know.
We'll just have to find out later.
I may have started looking at my phone when that came on. Will
Why,
not
Dan?
confirm or deny.
But it was such a cool trailer.
I'm sure it
It
was.
was a cool trailer, but I feel like Dan's in the same boat as I am, where I don't know enough or care enough about the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
I love superheroes, so I'm totally down for this shit.
I never read any comics,
Neither have I, but I still like superheroes.
Oh, okay.
Superheroes are cool.
Although I think it was the end of Sony's conference when it was very apparent we were not going to hear jack shit about the Final Fantasy VII remake this E3.
Yeah.
Which actually didn't surprise me.
Didn't they, put out a call to hire people to work on that
Core developers.
within the last few months?
Well, yeah, and it's really funny because, that game, if they're doing what they say they're doing and just legit remaking the entire game in current-gen graphics, that game is going to fucking take forever, and no matter how much people bitch and moan about it, it is going to have to be multiple games, because you cannot make a game as expansive as a PS1 era 40 to 50 hour RPG complete in next-gen graphics and have it fit in one goddamn game. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Be like 200 gigs.
It was insane.
Phil,
Right.
what do you think about the end of the Death Stranding trailer where Leah Sadu just eats the fuck out of a grub?
That was really gross.
Yeah. Very direct.
She
Yeah.
just crunched it.
I honestly
Very
don't know what to
gross.
think, but I'm just so intrigued. And if it ends up being I know it won't, but if it doesn't live up to my expectations, I'm going to be crushed forever. After all this build-up and all these questions, if it's just some basic nothing story, I'll die. I'm just going to die.
Kojima will have absolutely murdered you.
Again, how many times can I get murdered today?
What if it's not even a game? It's just a 40-hour movie.
Wait, did you
Well-
just say a 40-hour movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. This is a man who legit wanted to make a week-long boss fight, and his employees had to tell him no.
If Kojima could make 40-hour movies, he absolutely would.
Yeah.
Metal
That's
Gear
all I'm
Solid.
saying.
I mean, they're 90% cutscenes.
Exactly.
Like,
So-
my one major worry about Death Stranding is if Hideo Kojima does not have someone telling him no.
But instead, someone telling him, yes, please continue.
I just really hope there's someone on staff at Kojima Productions to just act as the person who says, Hideo, no. Hideo, no, you
That's the
can't do
line.
this.
We have to take a few steps back. Please.
And finally, we have the crown jewel, or, well, most people's crown jewel, I'm sure, the Nintendo conference.
Yes.
Who even watched it?
Okay,
Now-
funny thing, I was actually mildly disappointed by the Nintendo conference.
Why is that?
I don't know. I cannot articulate why I was I didn't hate it. I thought it was really, really good, but I had this taste like I wanted a little bit more. I don't know why. But
Here's
it was,
my thing. Oh, go ahead.
It was just like, I guess there weren't enough RPG announcements, I guess.
I see.
So,
Where's my SMT4? Or SMT on the Switch? Where is it?
Actually, that's the thing. It's not until I think we were talking about this yesterday and Mazer mentioned that I realized how many games have been announced in the past year, last E3, that we heard nothing about this E3. From, I think, almost...
Metroid, Yoshi.
Metroid, Yoshi, Smith 5, don't know what else. But yeah.
They exist.
The Pokemon Switch games.
Yeah.
Not the Go ones.
Yeah.
I'm still excited for the Go ones, but
Okay, so guys, Pikachu or Eevee?
Pikachu.
Eevee.
Men of culture, I see.
Ah, yes. Phil is the tiebreaker. Eevee wins.
Sorry, but I have had a Pikachu plush that... Actually, I've had it about as long as Phil's been alive.
Oh my
God. So,
Mazer, you and my boyfriend get along real well. We have so many Pikachus around the house.
I want a collection of more Pikachus.
Look, I like Fat Pikachu as much as the next guy, but Eevee has
yeah.
a special place in my heart ever since the days of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
That's
XD.
fair.
Aww.
That's fair. I really wish we got another Pokemon game like that. But
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Can't believe how basic you are, Mazer.
I can't even
Pokemon-
argue it.
Oh.
That
Pokemon
Pikachu
co-op
is just
sounds fun.
good.
I would actually really love another game like that where maybe you don't even catch Pokemon, they just give you a preset team to work with.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And go through a story like that where it's like actually a story.
Coliseum and XD were good games, and people should totally play them.
I
Yeah.
played through a lot of Coliseum. I don't think I ever finished it. I feel like a lot of the battles ended up being really monotonous, which I get. Okay, it's a Pokemon game. So yeah, I get that
That's
can
fair.
happen, but
Uh-huh.
I'm interested in the Let's Go games.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about like the mobile game aspects of them. I like the co-op thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
like
just
being able
want
to play.
to have Pokemon following me around again.
I mean,
That's
you
all
got
I
Can
want.
ride on an Onix.
you got to get that that corporate synergy going. You got to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how I feel yet about not battling wild Pokemon, but
Yeah, that
I still think
part's
it can be cool.
weird, But,
there are trainer battles, so that
Yeah.
redeems it.
and you can co-op gang up on a child.
Yeah, just like real life.
Yeah.
What else? I don't want to talk about Smash Bros until the end.
Yeah.
So.
What else did they talk about?
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem!
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yeah.
For
I'm happy.
For a brief second, I thought that my wishes came true and we were getting Talius remakes, but no.
Look,
One day.
everything,
One day.
everything seems right for this game, but they can still fuck it up.
They can, but I'm very hopeful because everything they've shown, it looks like they're following more like the older console ones
Yes.
style of Fire
there's-
Emblem, and
there's
I'm
weapon
so
durability.
happy about that.
There's, the old style. It looks a lot less like Awakening and Fates, which is probably a good thing.
Although there
fact that they're-
is probably going to be like an avatar unit that you make,
Well, yeah,
Sure.
That's
but
the guy they were. That's probably the guy they were following in like
Yeah,
That
the,
blue-haired dude.
the teacher. The teacher.
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully he
Also-
won't have as much of a role in the story, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
As long as it's
If
not
it-
a self-insert Mary Sue or Gary Stu, I'm fine.
As long as they're
If
not
Ed-
as stupid as Corrin was. Ugh.
If Edgelord gets in Smash, there's no way in fuck that she uses her axe, right?
They need to give her goddamn axe.
No, she's gonna be. I'm calling it now. She's gonna be an Ike clone.
Ugh.
No, she's gonna
may
be
be right.
she's gonna be an Ike Echo, Phil.
Yeah,
it right.
Echo.
Sorry,
It's
sorry.
2018. It's current year. Things have changed.
I'm really excited about the formations in houses.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
like a really, really cool addition.
Yeah, it seems like you have more of an actual army in this one rather than just like 10 dudes.
It looks like old games, but it also looks brand new and fresh and unique, and I'm legitimately excited about this one.
I'm
oh,
just.
God.
I was really afraid because of that name they were gonna pull the bullshit they did with Fates, where it was gonna
Yeah.
be 3 games.
Right.
But I'm
Ugh.
so fucking glad it's just 1.
One game. Confirmed.
I was really afraid Fire Emblem was gonna turn into Pokemon.
Or Battle Network.
Either way, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what else they have to talk about with Fire Emblem.
Oh, and Christina V plays the Lord.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Good for
Her
her.
Twitter is apparently back to normal.
Does she still have the dog header?
I don't know. I'm gonna check. While I do, hey, how about that new Mario Party, huh?
It's an
Yeah.
actual Mario Party game.
It looks like Mario Party.
I'm
Not that
getting
Yep.
fucking car.
the trailer confused me because all of those people were together playing Mario Party and they seemed to like each other.
Yeah.
What? They seem to be having fun and weren't attempting to murder each other? What? That's not realistic, Nintendo. What's going on? There should be a lot
Clearly,
more
the Switch
acrimony.
was not on.
Yeah.
Christina V's header is still the dog eyes.
I hope she doesn't change that.
Yeah. Mario Party?
Mario
New
Party.
Mario Party game looks
Mario
fun.
Party.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Are you guys gonna fight Peter in Mario Party?
Probably.
Yeah. Mazer will probably pull that bullshit again where she gets like 8 stars in 10
That
turn
wasn't
game.
my fault, Phil.
Mazer, it was bullshitting. You know it.
That wasn't my fault that the game decided to say, you know what, fuck those other 2 guys.
think this
Prequel
one's cool.
DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I still need to finish that game.
I haven't finished the original Xenoblade Chronicles, and I'm not even letting myself buy Xenoblade Chronicles 2 until I finish the original Xenoblade Chronicles.
Xenoblade 1.
Me
Xenoblade
too.
1 was such a good game. Love that game.
I will say it looks a little weird because I have the port for the 3DS and I have like one of the XLs, and it looks kind of really bad on the XL screen.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. Even though it would probably help me finish the game faster if I just got the portable version, I'm not, because it just looks bad.
It does.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah, the Wii version has some problems with like the resolution and everything, but I thought it looked good, and I got through all of it, and it was a really good game, and you should all play it and love it. I played it on an emulator.
Gasp.
It does play good on an emulator. I played with a PS3 controller. And it was
Cut that out.
Nice.
Cut that out. We can't have that on air.
Phil, we can't be pirates.
Piracy is dead, remember?
Yeah.
We will be pirates in Skull and Bones.
I sure hope. I sure hope there are.
Overcooked 2 has online. Thank
It does.
Christ.
I'm really hyped for that.
That was
too.
Phil's reveal of E3.
Yeah.
Phil, are we going to fight in Overcooked 2 once that comes out?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll do a tag team battle.
Who are we fighting?
I'll volunteer.
Dan.
Okay, we'll
Just
fight
me by
Dan.
myself.
Yeah.
We'll fight Dan by himself.
Oh man, I can't handle the whole kitchen by myself.
The guys who made Armored Core are making a game called Demon Ex Machina.
Yeah.
That look
Some
looks
of the
like a thing.
angles.
The mechs, the way the mechs sort of went around like they do reminded me a lot of like the mechs from Code Geass. Like a
More
lot.
like Code Gay Ass.
Whoa,
Whoa.
cut that out.
Well, I mean, come on. We all know that everything would have been solved like several episodes sooner if Lelouch and Suzaku had just fucked once and gotten it out of the way. Like just
Most problems in life. Yeah.
Killer Queen Black. Do you guys remember what that game was about? Because I don't.
no,
Was
no.
it like a...
It's a JoJo game.
Yeah, exactly.
Get up,
No, no.
Bites a Duster.
Yeah, no, I honestly don't even remember what it looked like. So
I think it was
sorry.
like a pixely platformer.
It looks like Joust.
Shooter? I don't remember. I was
Whoops.
still kind of dead over Fire Emblem through most of that conference.
Yeah. We're
And,
professionals here.
Yeah.
I think we've gotten through pretty much everything, so now we can actually talk about Smash.
Before we talk about
Smash.
Smash, one thing I kind of liked about Nintendo, and I guess part of it is why I was a little disappointed, was we didn't get to see a lot of the games they announced, but I get the feeling that as of late, Nintendo has kind of switched over to, when they talk about games, only talk about games that have like definite release dates in like the next 6 months or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this conference. I'm the opposite of you, I think, Ryan. I'm normally disappointed kind of by Nintendo conferences because it seems to me like they just show a ton of little nothing games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But this time it was really focused. There were a few big reveals, and it was kind of high energy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and
I was really satisfied with
and
this
I,
one.
and I'd say that Nintendo is probably my in terms of just presentation, they were probably second or third on my list. So it's not like I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are Nintendo, so they won.
Yeah.
When is my daughter Samus coming home from the wars for Metroid Prime 4?
But
She
yeah,
needs a little more time. Please understand.
Okay.
Super Smash Brothers
Ultimate.
I just want to point out that Phil is right, and I fucking called it about who they
Yeah.
were going to reveal for Smash.
You didn't even
Yeah.
realize you called it until he said so.
I asked Mazerly, Mazer, who are they going to reveal for Smash a few days before the conference? To which Mazer replied, everybody.
Mazer is Reggie, confirmed.
I can neither confirm nor deny any of this.
Guys, holy shit, Snake!
There was a lot
Snake
of screaming
is back
going
in
on during that.
Smash.
Snake is back. The Ice
I'm
Climbers
so
are back.
happy.
But they nerfed his ass, though.
Yeah, they did nerf his ass. So
0 out of 10?
Also,
No
people, the internet is in flames because Samus's boobs are smaller.
Okay,
Thank
but her
God.
arms, though.
And her thighs and calves. Oh my God, that woman
She
is
could
built.
she could snap your neck like a watermelon.
She is how she was always
Exactly.
meant to be. I'm so glad they went back to the roots there.
Well,
She's
okay.
an Amazon goddess.
Okay, come on. For the last 7 games, she's been Zero Suit Samus has been walking around in those fucking rocket boot high heels. Of course, her calves and thighs are gonna get great.
That is a very fair point, yeah. Thank you, Nintendo.
Thank
love
you.
her.
This is what we truly needed.
Maybe I'll actually main her now. We'll see. I don't know.
Also, holy shit, that QOL buff for Shulk is just,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I never played Shulk, but
I
You
never
could
played
switch
Shulk
between
because
arts
of
on
that.
the fly.
that's going to make him annoying as hell to fight against, though.
I played the fuck out of Shulk because I loved Xenoblade Chronicles. I love Shulk.
Yeah,
He's
Shulk was like one of back when I played that game. Shulk was one of the ones I liked playing as. I'm glad they're doing this with the arts because having to sit there and cycle through them was.
Sakurai has listened to your concerns.
Now Sakurai owes us nothing for like 10 years.
Well, what do you guys think about Waluigi? Let me be the first to say, unpopular opinion, I can't fucking stand Waluigi.
Oh,
I don't get why everyone's so obsessed with him.
What is wrong with you?
Okay,
I don't get it.
Oh,
I
come
think
on!
I'm with Dan on this one just a little bit.
It's like how everyone wanted Terry Crews to be Doomfist. It's not because
Terry Crews is endearing.
It's not because he's in. It's because of the meme. It's because of the meme. That's why people like Waluigi. It's because he has become a meme.
Waluigi is funny.
I guess I'm not enough of a meme lord.
Waluigi, I don't know. He's just like
he's ugly on the inside and out. Okay, I said it.
he is, but like he's hilarious and people love him. I don't see why they wouldn't put him in Smash.
Wow.
Because he's garbage tier, that's why.
People love Waluigi.
Wow.
All right, I guess. Just call me Jake Paul because I hate Waluigi.
Nope. Jake Paul hates Waluigi, so that's who Dan is now.
Phil showed me that, and I just felt dead inside, but it has not changed my opinion of Waluigi.
Okay.
So people can get over it. Anyway, thank you, Papa Sakurai.
This video will now
Smash.
have 1,000 dislikes.
Oh, man.
Oh my God,
We're going
Ridley!
to come to Dan's house.
I can't believe Ridley killed Mario.
Ridley hit
And
the big
Mega
time.
Man.
And yeah, he slaughtered them. That was gory for Nintendo. I was into it. I'm
Dan
excited.
popped the hugest boner.
They've had Ridley in a couple of Project Melee mods that I play, but he's he's gigantic, and I always said, oh, well, he really is too big for Smash. But he's big and slow, and I think they made him smaller and faster for Ultimate,
Yeah.
so I'm excited to try him out.
He has
It's
the
cool.
biggest hitbox of any character in the game.
He stands up straight
Understandable.
on his hind legs. Have you seen that?
Huh. No.
It's awkward as hell. He stands up, he thinks he's people, and he's like 15 feet tall. It's weird. But still,
Also-
I love
I
it.
mean, would you be the one to tell him he can't walk like that?
No, that's a very good point.
I also thought it was funny that Ridley's like his neutral special is like his fireball breath, and if you hit him while he's charging it up, then it'll blow up in his face.
How about his tail attack that just kills you? It doesn't knock you on off the screen, you just die.
Yeah.
I want to know the mechanics on that one.
I don't know. Like, it looks like Snake's old down throw where he just sets you down gently, but a lot more violent. And you're just on the ground now, dead. It'll be fun to find out. Yeah.
Smash.
Of course, Daisy is in it. Daisy is finally an official Nintendo character
She is.
after all these years. Echo Fighters are cool. What else is there?
The classification for the Echo Fighters seemed a little weird for me.
I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think you've
what-
played enough Smash like me.
Why is Lucina an Echo Fighter but Dr. Mario isn't?
I don't know. I think I side with Otto. He might be an Echo Fighter. They just didn't talk about him.
Yeah.
Why is no? The Echo Fighters have like that little like
Sigma.
Yeah, like the epsilon symbol.
Did they
next
even
to them.
show Dr. Mario with
They
his
did. Yes.
name there?
Yes, they
Dr.
did.
Mario? Dr. Mario, Roy, they all have an icon, but or like
Well-
a number that isn't like with the epsilon symbol.
Yeah.
Then it's
Daisy-
possible.
Daisy, Lucina, and Dark Pit are the only ones.
It's possible that they changed Dr. Mario enough to where he's now no longer a clone of Mario. They could have done
I
that.
guess
we
it
just
might
don't
be
know.
because he has to spin and maybe because he has to spin.
Oh
on
yeah,
his down special.
because he gets.
Does Mario still have Flood?
Yeah, Mario still has flood.
I wonder if
Okay.
he does still have Flood because I was wondering if they replaced Flood with Cappy.
No,
No,
Cappy's just like
Cappy's with...
he's just a little thing that shows
Yeah,
up
he's
during
more
his
of a
up special.
cosmetic thing.
All right.
Which is cute.
They better They better have like after the disappointment that was Smash on the Wii U for their single player shit. They better have a just regular plain classic mode like they used to have in Brawl, Melee, and the original. And for God's sakes, just give us adventure mode, Sakurai. We don't need Subspace Emissary or anything like that, but give us
God, yeah.
adventure mode, please.
I I think they'll have to because of the way he talked about unlocking
Yeah, with
characters.
how you unlock everyone.
Yeah.
They have to bring that kind of stuff back, which I'm all for. I love unlocking characters. I don't want to just have
too.
them all available to me at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
especially if I don't have friends that play
Yeah.
with me.
There.
And I'll play Smash with you.
You will?
Will you drive to his house to do so?
Of course.
Will you
Okay.
fight me in Mario Party?
Of course.
Okay.
Mario Party won't have online. Nintendo doesn't do that.
No.
It's a new age for Nintendo. Anything could happen.
I'm honestly shocked that they're bringing back the Mii characters. Like, would anybody have missed the Mii fighters?
Yeah.
I like them. I
Dan,
used
shut
them
up.
once or
Nobody
twice.
cares about your opinion.
You're right.
Damn.
That's fair. I can't believe Phil murdered me again.
God
That's
damn
how
it.
many times today?
This has got to be illegal, right?
A little bit.
Murdering is maybe illegal.
A little
Also,
bit.
hey, you can play as both Ikes now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ryan,
son,
Yes.
Marth finally has English voice acting.
Yeah, yes.
which flavor of Ike do you prefer?
Oh, God. Twink or Barra?
Yeah.
It depends on how I'm feeling in any given day.
Okay.
good answer.
Well, now you have the option to choose.
Yes.
Either way, Ike is a very good boy.
Yes,
Yep.
he is. Now give him his boyfriend as an assist trophy.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't put Soren in as an assist trophy yet.
Either so-
Especially with how
Where's
popular
Hector?
things are in Heroes.
Actually, what Soren or what? Like Micaiah?
Micaiah?
Micaiah.
Where is Micaiah deserves so much more from Nintendo. Fuck. Ugh.
I'm upset because my Radiant Dawn disc got really scratched up and I can't play it anymore. So I've played
I'm
Path of
so
Radiance
sorry.
like 3 or 4 times, but Radiant Dawn once.
I'm
Okay,
such an outlier in this community because I don't give a shit about Fire Emblem.
Radiant
Fuck you,
Dawn
Phil.
has problems, a lot of problems, but goddamn if I don't love Micaiah, okay?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh.
I really wish I could play it again. The way I found out was heartbreaking. I played all the way through Path of Radiance, fully, expecting to move on to Radiant Dawn right after, and it wouldn't play.
Oh, that's so sad.
You can use an emulator.
Shh.
Oh,
that out.
wow.
Cut that out.
Going back to what we were talking about earlier, apparently the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 thing is a standalone title that does not include the base Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game.
Oh, how much does it cost?
$39.99 on Amazon.
Okay. Huh.
Better be worth that price point.
Yeah,
Not
sorry.
a full price game.
Sorry, I'm just surfing Twitter right now like a person who shouldn't be doing that during a podcast, and I just sort of came upon that.
Ryan, how could you?
Ryan, do you want to say anything about Final Fantasy VII?
Okay.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'll just make this as quick as possible because otherwise we're going to be here for another hour.
Yeah.
As far as all of the mainline Final Fantasy games, I think 7 is the only one remaining that really deserves this kind of remake treatment because the first 6 have mostly gotten remakes, and really the sprite work holds up enough that you don't really need it. As much as I love Final Fantasy IV DS, it didn't need to happen. I mean, it was cool, but you didn't really need that because the sprite work holds up. Then with 8, and I will fight people about 8. 8 is a good game. Fuck y'all.
Oh my.
With 8, I mean, the graphics are not the greatest, but the characters are realistically proportioned, and basically the map models and the battle models are mostly the same, so you don't really need to update that as much. And it didn't have the script problems that 7 did. And 9, the chibi characters hold up really, really well in this day and age. And everything past that is basically good enough graphics that all you can really do is a remaster like they did with 10 and 12. And they're never going to do anything with 13 because everyone hates them because people on the internet said they were bad, and of course they believed them.
13 wasn't that bad.
See my Twitter
I didn't like 13.
See my Twitter every 3 months when I randomly decide to defend 13 again. But Final Fantasy VII, the graphics have aged terribly. The script was as good as it was going to be at the time, but it has massive flaws. And also, I think Nobuo Uematsu is still kind of learning the new sound fonts. So, the soundtrack is great, but I've never really, and everyone else can argue with me about this if they want, because I'm not a musician, but I've never really liked the sound font choices he made for a lot of the instrumentation in 7. So it's the one game out of all of the Final Fantasy games that really does need this kind of remake treatment. And what I wanted for a long time was for them to basically do, is to basically do it in the Crisis Core engine and do it like that, with just basically keeping it turn-based, just make a pretty straight remake in the Crisis Core engine. But now they're doing it next gen. And like I said earlier on in this podcast, if you're going to make a game that is expansive as a 90s, early 2000s era JRPG, just like everyone wants, but keep up the graphical fidelity that they want from these days, it's going to be a lot of fucking work, and it's going to have to be basically more than one game, which means that if they do, like, I think there was, a Destructoid article, like, earlier this year about how it wouldn't be done until 2027, and that honestly doesn't surprise me, because what they're essentially doing is making, like, even if they do it a one-to-one transfer of each Final Fantasy VII episode being about each of the discs, that is for normal length AAA games. It's gonna take a long fucking time to make. So I'm really not surprised that we didn't see anything, because I think they're probably still in the middle of at least making the first episode, and we may not see anything until Tokyo Game Show. We may not even see anything for the rest of this year. I mean, for all we know, they may eventually can it just because it's too much work, because it is a lot of fucking work, but everyone has wanted it forever. I think that what they ran into with this is basically the Kingdom Hearts 3 problem that Tetsuya Nomura himself has talked about, that they wanted to just get it out there and announce that they were working on it, but just to get people to stop asking. But in doing so, now people know it's out there. So now, of course, they're just going to ask when it's going to be out. So I mean, it was always going to be a little bit of a catch-22 situation, because like either they just let people continue to ask when it's going to come out or whether or not it exists and continue rumoring it, or they're going to announce it way too early so that people can make these jokes about how the production is just taking forever.
So what do you think? Do you think it was a good thing to announce it when they did, or should they have waited longer?
Honestly, considering the fact that it got leaked like the day before. The thing is, if they hadn't announced it then, it would have eventually leaked out that it was happening anyway. So
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't think it was a good thing, but I think it was an inevitable thing.
That's kind of
There's
sad.
just no real way for them to win in that situation, I don't think.
No, there's no way for them to really win in any situation, because I guarantee you, even if when it comes out, it is a perfectly good game, people are still going to complain. Like,
oh,
Sure.
yeah.
That's what happens when your game is icon status.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to be there for the improved script, the music, and all of that. Also, because Cloud is one of my fictional boyfriends.
One of the many, I assume.
Yes.
You can't just have one, Dan.
No, trust me, I know very well.
More than one waifu will ruin your life.
Wise words. But ones we will not follow.
I can't control what you do.
I can't believe Final Fantasy VII had more representation in the Nintendo Direct.
But seriously, where is Shin Megami Tensei 5?
Yeah. Ugh.
Not
Atlas,
here.
please. Ugh.
So I guess we're getting close to wrapping up. You guys have any thoughts on E3 as a whole?
Very enjoyable.
Yeah,
I had a
thought it
good
was
time watching it this year.
The only real letdowns were Square Enix and Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I guess
before...
we just expect so much of Sony now.
Yeah. Phil was raving about every Sony conference to me before E3 started. And I think I probably said something along the lines of, well, they're not going to do well this year. If they've been doing as well as you say, they have to have a downturn.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still like...
Fuck me.
Their bad year is still not the worst we've ever seen out of E3.
Absolutely. And they'll be back next year.
Yeah.
They'll blow everyone's minds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I sort of grade E3 conferences on two different metrics. One, how good the presentation itself was, and two, how many games are announced that I am personally interested in, which is usually why Sony or Nintendo usually end up ranking just the slightest bit higher every year because I own those consoles. But like I gotta say, like even though both Microsoft and Bethesda mostly showed games that I'm not really interested in, their presentations were just fantastic. But
100% agree.
Yeah.
I will say though, Microsoft still has not convinced me to buy an Xbox One because none of the things I want were exclusives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're timed exclusives at best.
Yeah.
But I did come away from this E3, I guess, mildly disappointed, as I usually am every year, just because as we've moved forward in time and honestly leaks have become more and more prevalent in the days and weeks leading up to E3, a lot of that surprise factor that we used to get a long time ago has kind of faded away. Like, I really don't think that we're ever going to get an E3 as legendary as, say, that one where Nintendo announced Golden Sun Dark Dawn and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat and all of that stuff, or what was it?
Vitality sensor.
Oh Lord, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? Or or 2 years ago when we got like the Final Fantasy VII remake announcement, the Kingdom Hearts 3
I think that was in 2015.
The 2015.
Yeah,
the 2015 where Sony was just like, all those games you've really wanted to have happen, here they are.
Yeah.
And also they announced Nier
Shenmue
at that
3.
and confused everyone.
Yes. Like,
Anyway, Nier Automata is a good game,
play it.
and people should play it.
So I don't know if we're ever... I don't know if the age is past where we're going to get any legendarily surprising conferences like that anymore, which does kind of make me sad.
Yeah. I do want to note, I saw something on Twitter where, I guess a few days before the Nintendo conference, somebody on 4chan had leaked the entire Smash reveal, but nobody believed them because why would they believe them when they say, everyone's coming back, they're adding Ridley, blah, blah, blah. So,
That is a good point.
I leave every E3 disappointed because I never get Sly 5.
Or Yoshi's Flippin' Island.
Yeah, where's Yoshi's Flippin' Island?
Oh, I do also want to say, Nintendo also has me hyped for The World Ends With You on Switch.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Coming out later this year.
yeah. That was during their sizzle reel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they had announced it before, but I'm still really hyped for that.
Was it just a straight port, or?
I think it's like a remaster, their remix edition or whatever they're calling it.
Maybe this one will have good controls.
It's a
Ha!
Switch.
Ooh.
It's a Switch port of the mobile/tablet port, which has remap controls. I think.
Yeah. And I think they added like a little bit of content in the mobile ports.
Yeah.
Either way, The World Ends With You. Also a good game.
Very good game.
Don't emulate that. You will hate yourself.
Yeah.
Or anything, because it's illegal and you will go to jail and die.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that.
So yeah, I think we're coming to a close here, and we'll see you next E3.
All right.
All
That's
right.
the only time we're doing the next podcast.
Yep.
LDP is shut down until next E3.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yep,
everybody.
yep.
Thanks.
Video games happened.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's been fun. Later.
What about?
Let's go project.